In the grand formation of military units preparing to parade through Ba Dien Square this coming September 2nd, everyone is surely looking forward to the appearance of battle tanks. Standing out among them is the legendary T-54, which has taken part in countless historic campaigns, affectionately nicknamed the Steel Crab by the Vietnamese. This version was designed to replace the outdated T-34. Compared to Western tanks, the T-54 is smaller in size, but highly reliable and requires little maintenance. That factor allowed it to be present in numerous wars for decades after its debut. In fact, since the first prototype appeared in 1946, the T-54 and its upgraded version, the T-55, became the most produced tank line in history, with at least 100,000 units built. They were among the core weapons of the Vietnamese army during the resistance war against the United States. Under Vietnamese command, these machines achieved many resounding victories. At noon on April 30th, 1975, it was the T-54B with hull number 843 that rammed through the gates of the Independence Palace, marking the ultimate triumph of the historic Ho Chi Minh campaign. To ensure that this tank line could continue to serve in future combat, the Vietnamese Ministry of Defense has carried out a series of upgrades. As a result, compared to the original model, the upgraded versions feature a more modern fire control system, thanks to digital integration. Communications equipment has been modernized to allow the Steel Crab to coordinate better with other combat vehicles. The tank is also equipped with explosive reactive armor to improve survivability against anti-tank weapons. In terms of firepower, the main weapon of the upgraded T-54 remains the D-10T 100mm gun, capable of firing up to 7 rounds per minute. To enhance the durability of this weapon, Vietnamese engineers fitted it with a thermal sleeve around the barrel. In addition, the targeting system has been significantly upgraded with night vision capability, making it easier to identify targets in the dark. With such a series of upgrades, it is clear that the T-54 tanks will continue to serve, even playing an important role in Vietnam's armored forces for many more years. Following the tank formation, the next appearance will be the XCB-01 armored personnel carriers. Although their external design looks quite similar to the Soviet BMP-1 infantry fighting vehicle, they are in fact a domestic product of Vietnam's defense industry. Besides the XCB-01, the list of weapons and equipment participating in Vietnam's September 2nd military parade also includes many other new products. One of them is the Truong Son VCS-01, an anti-ship missile system researched and developed by the Viettel Aerospace Institute, based on the Soviet-era 4K-51 Rubesh platform. Images of this system appeared at the International Defense Exhibition in 2024, and more recently during rehearsals for the parade, marking the 80th National Day of Vietnam. The Truong Son system uses the Ham River missile VSM-01. At first glance, it has an aerodynamic shape quite similar to Russia's Kh-35 anti-ship missile, but has been modified to fit Vietnam's combat conditions. The VSM-01 uses a lighter body frame, increasing mobility and range, while its exhaust outlet is designed to optimize engine performance in Vietnam's year-round hot and humid climate. Its electronic system has also been comprehensively upgraded to improve guidance and counter-jamming capabilities. Most notable is its VJE-01 jet engine, developed by Viettel, which allows the Ham River missile to reach subsonic speeds with a range of up to 80 kilometers. To operate the VSM-01, the Truong Son system employs the VLV-01 self-propelled launcher vehicle, capable of carrying 4 missiles, double that of the 4K-51 platform. It can reach combat readiness within just 10 minutes and is equipped with an automatic pumping system that allows it to stay mobile even if some tires are damaged. Following this is the VTRO-V01 transport vehicle, which supplies missiles to the launcher using a hydraulic crane. After reloading, target detection and tracking will be carried out by the VTAR-1 radar complex. This system can provide real-time information on the speed and course of all vessels within a range of up to 200 kilometers. This allows coastal defense units to fully monitor movements within their area of responsibility, maintain control of the situation, identify and assess threats, and develop timely and accurate combat responses. However, all of these components cannot operate smoothly together without the VCP-V01 mobile command station. It is equipped with the advanced C4 ESV system, which enables commanders to communicate and coordinate all units quickly and efficiently. Trials of this system in several coastal areas of Vietnam have proven highly successful. Shortly afterward, it was officially put into service by Brigade 679 of Naval Region 1. Military experts worldwide assess that the development of the Truong Son VCS-01 missile system demonstrates Vietnam's proactive efforts to enhance its defense capabilities while reducing reliance on foreign arms supplies. Amid growing international tensions, this system is expected to play a major role in safeguarding Vietnam's territorial integrity. Alongside the Truong Son VCS-01, Vietnam also possesses other modern weapons to uphold its sovereignty. One of these is the 4K-44 REDUT coastal defense missile system. Developed by the Soviet Union in the 1950s, it has been in practical use for over 60 years. Despite its age, the 4K-44 REDUT remains far from obsolete. It was designed to destroy high-value naval targets at long range. A standard 4K-44 REDUT complex consists of 4 main components: a reconnaissance radar, a command vehicle, 3 mobile launchers, and the P-35B missile. Among them, the P-35B is considered one of the largest anti-ship weapons in the world. It measures over 10 meters in length, 1.5 meters in diameter, has a wingspan of up to 5 meters, and weighs around 5 tons. Thanks to its dual-engine design, the P-35B can achieve a range of 500 kilometers with a flight speed of Mach 1.4. In addition, it can be fitted with a high-explosive warhead weighing around 1 ton. With such destructive power, it is capable of sinking large warships and even inflicting damage on aircraft carriers. All these factors make the P-35B one of the most formidable anti-ship missiles, not only in Vietnam's arsenal, but also across Southeast Asia. In combat, to maximize strike effectiveness, the Vietnamese military often employs this system in a wolf pack tactic. In this approach, commanders launch 3 to 4 P-35B missiles simultaneously. One of them is guided to fly at a higher altitude than the others, using its radar to direct the remaining missiles toward the target warship. Thanks to this unique method of operation, the 4K-44 REDUT has become a formidable defensive system within Vietnam's armed forces. Beyond that, Vietnam now also proudly fields the K-300P Bastion-P, a source of pride for the Vietnam People's Army. This coastal defense cruise missile system was developed by the Soviet Union in the 1980s to replace outdated systems. However, due to the collapse of the Soviet Union and the subsequent crisis in Russia's defense industry during the 1990s, the development of the K-300P Bastion-P was delayed. It was not until 2010 that the system was officially introduced into service with the Russian military and later exported to Vietnam. Interestingly, this prolonged development period turned out to be advantageous, allowing engineers to detect and minimize design flaws. As a result, the K-300P Bastion-P has become one of the most powerful coastal defense systems in the world today, thanks to its high mobility, all-weather operational capability, and strong resistance to electronic jamming. At the heart of this system lies the supersonic Onyx anti-ship cruise missile, known as Yak Hant in its export version for Vietnam, which is specifically designed to destroy surface targets and has earned the system its global reputation. This weapon measures up to 8 meters in length and weighs 3 tons, carrying as much as 200 kilograms of explosives, enough destructive power to annihilate most modern warships. In addition, the Onyx missile can reach speeds of Mach 2.7 with high maneuverability and an extremely complex flight path. Immediately after launch, it can climb to an altitude of several thousand meters. Next, the system's radar detects, tracks, and guides the missile directly toward its target. Afterward, Onyx descends to just 10 to 15 meters above the sea surface, making it extremely difficult for warships to intercept. In its final flight stage, using radar-fed data, the missile autonomously selects the most critical target within the enemy fleet formation for destruction. Depending on the mission, Onyx can also be employed with various tactical approaches. With such a complex engagement process, it is no exaggeration to say this is one of the most difficult missiles to intercept. Beyond defensive roles, it can also be deployed offensively against enemy territory. As proof, in 2023, Russia launched Onyx missiles at the city of Odessa in Ukraine. Following the strike, Kyiv admitted it had faced immense challenges in trying to stop this weapon, primarily due to its high speed and unpredictable flight trajectory. However, Onyx would not possess such power without its supporting components, including the SPMK-340P launcher, control systems, warhead technical data management equipment, target acquisition radar units, and reload vehicles. A Bastion-P battery can transition from march mode to full combat readiness in under 5 minutes after receiving orders, providing a significant advantage in responding to threats. Each battery is capable of protecting 600 kilometers of coastline from any unwelcome intruders. All these factors have made the Bastion-P one of the most formidable coastal defense systems in the world. And soon, the people of Vietnam will witness its grandeur firsthand. After the appearance of the Bastion-P, the atmosphere of the ceremony will undoubtedly erupt once again with the arrival of the next name. That is the tactical ballistic missile Scud-B, also known as the R-17 Elbrus, designed to destroy enemy troops, command posts, airfields, and other critical military installations. Currently, in Southeast Asia, only Vietnam possesses this weapon, always ready for deployment should its territory be threatened. The Scud-B is over 11 meters long, weighing about 5.9 tons, and is designed to carry 3 types of warheads: conventional high explosive weighing 1 ton, nuclear, or chemical. Among these, Vietnam only employs the first type, which, during testing, demonstrated destructive power sufficient to create a crater 4 meters deep and 12 meters wide. The Scud-B is powered by a liquid fuel engine, providing enough thrust to reach speeds up to Mach 5 and a range of up to 300 kilometers. They are typically mounted on mobile launch vehicles capable of traversing rough terrain at road speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour. This mobility greatly enhances the ability of attack units to maneuver and conceal themselves. In terms of accuracy, although the missile has a relatively large margin of error of around 450 meters, its sheer destructive power still ensures heavy damage to enemy forces. During the Gulf War of 1991, these missiles were deployed by the Iraqi military, and one strike destroyed a U.S. Army barracks in Dhahran, Saudi Arabia, killing 28 American soldiers. This stands as undeniable proof of the Scud-B's destructive might. In fact, it even served as the foundation for the development of more advanced and dangerous missile systems. Notable examples include North Korea's Nodong-1, Iraq's Al-Hussein, and Iran's Shahab-3. In Vietnam, engineers have also made significant improvements to the Scud-B, drawing attention from international military experts. Soon, this formidable weapon will make its appearance before the thunderous cheers of the people in the capital, Hanoi. From the beginning of the video until now, we've gone through many powerful weapons and military equipment, but it would be a major omission to leave out the performance of the Vietnamese Air Force. Many people surely still remember the moment when Su-30 Mk2 fighter jets soared over the skies of Ho Chi Minh City to mark the 50th anniversary of Vietnam's reunification. That iconic image will be recreated once again, but this time in the capital, Hanoi. As for the Su-30 Mk2, it is a heavy multi-role fighter jet manufactured by Russia's Sukhoi Corporation, also nicknamed the King Cobra. It remains the most modern combat aircraft of the Vietnamese Air Force. The aircraft measures 21.9 meters in length, 6.4 meters in height, with a wingspan of 14.7 meters, and is capable of carrying up to 8 tons of weapons. Thanks to its aerial refueling capability, the Su-30 Mk2 can extend its operational range to nearly 8,000 kilometers. This fighter is famous for its high maneuverability, able to reach speeds of over Mach 2, with a flight ceiling of 17 kilometers. Its primary armament includes R-77 air-to-air missiles, KH-59 air-to-surface missiles, along with the deadly KH-31 and improved KH-59 variants for anti-ship operations. Among them, the R-77 is guided by an advanced active radar system, allowing it to destroy targets even under adverse conditions such as heat radiation interference or electronic jamming. The KH-59 air-to-surface missile is capable of low-altitude flight with extremely high accuracy, having a circular error of no more than 2 meters. The Su-30 Mk2's anti-ship weapons are equally formidable. Though they do not reach supersonic speeds, their 320-kilogram warheads are powerful enough to destroy various types of warships. Beyond firepower, what cements the Su-30 Mk2's reputation is its radar system. Except for fifth-generation stealth fighters with superior concealment capabilities, most other combat aircraft can still be detected by the King Cobra, giving it a considerable edge in combat. In the upcoming parade celebrating the 80th anniversary of Vietnam's National Day, the Su-30 Mk2's mission will be to perform breathtaking aerobatic maneuvers and spectacular flare releases. With outstanding agility and perhaps a little help from favorable weather, the King Cobra will surely deliver an exhilarating show. Alongside its aerial acrobatics, the sight of military helicopters carrying Vietnam's red flag with a golden star fluttering proudly in the wind will also be an indispensable highlight of this grand ceremony. All the aircraft assigned to this mission belong to the Mi series, with the Mi-17 leading the entire formation. This is a medium twin-engine transport helicopter that can also be equipped with weapons to carry out attack missions. It has a maximum takeoff weight of up to 13 tons, capable of transporting 36 heavily armed troops or 4 tons of cargo inside the cabin, along with an additional 4.5 tons of external payload. The helicopter's doors are designed to allow rapid deployment and retrieval of troops and cargo with ease. Thanks to its durability, ease of maintenance, and cost-effective operation, the Mi-17 has become the backbone of Vietnam's helicopter fleet. However, its technology has become outdated, prompting the Vietnamese Air Force to gradually replace it with the Mi-171, a newer variant featuring a larger cabin, more powerful engines, advanced avionics, increased payload, and extended range. These helicopters will also take part in the upcoming parade, marking the 80th anniversary of the August Revolution and Vietnam's National Day on September 2nd. The Mi-171 is designed to perform a wide range of missions, including troop and cargo transport, search and rescue, and medical evacuation. It measures 18.65 meters in length, 4.75 meters in height, and weighs 12 tons. With engines generating more than 2,000 horsepower, the Mi-171 can reach an altitude of up to 6,000 meters, carry a maximum payload of 4 tons, and fly at a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. Each helicopter can transport up to 26 civilians or 37 fully equipped paratroopers. During flood and storm rescue missions in central Vietnam and the northern mountainous regions, Mi-171 squadrons have frequently taken off to assist with evacuations, rescue operations, and the transport of essential supplies and relief goods, providing vital aid to people in disaster-affected areas. That is why, during the National Day Parade, when these helicopters fly across the skies of Vietnam's capital, carrying the national flag, they will create a profoundly beautiful and sacred image. It will serve as a proud reminder that the Vietnam People's Army comes from the people and exists to serve the people. Finally, to conclude today's video, let us turn to the Airbus C-295, which Air Division 371 has confirmed will also participate in the upcoming parade. This aircraft, produced by the world-renowned Airbus Group, was designed to perform a variety of missions, including military transport, paratrooper deployment, resupply, search and rescue, and maritime patrol. A C-295 measures 24.5 meters in length, has a wingspan of 25.81 meters, and a maximum takeoff weight of 23.2 tons. It is powered by 2 powerful turboprop engines, enabling it to reach a maximum speed of 576 kilometers per hour and an operational range of up to 4,600 kilometers. The C-295's cargo hold can carry up to 48 paratroopers, 75 regular troops, or 3 light tactical vehicles. For search and rescue operations, the aircraft can accommodate up to 27 stretchers, along with a team of 5 medical personnel. Its effectiveness has been proven in a wide range of extreme environments, from the jungles of Brazil, the highlands of Colombia, and the deserts of Egypt, to the harsh winters of Poland. At present, the C-295 is the largest and most modern transport aircraft in Vietnam's inventory. In preparation for the upcoming parade, Air Division 371 has deployed these aircraft to Gia Airport for rehearsals. Their participation promises to deliver an impressive display, demonstrating that Vietnam's Air Force has been elevated in capability, fully prepared to meet the demands of modern warfare. In summary, the upcoming parade commemorating the 80th anniversary of Vietnam's National Day is an occasion to honor the nation's heroic history and indomitable spirit, while showcasing the strength and modernization of the Vietnam People's Army. The military equipment presented during the celebration will not only reflect growing combat readiness, but also symbolize the determination to safeguard independence and protect the sacred sovereignty of the fatherland. With the presence of tanks, missile systems, and aircraft, the parade promises to leave a powerful impression on the Vietnamese people and international friends alike, reinforcing faith in a resilient Vietnam, standing strong on its path of defense and national development.